Good morning, guys. I know it's been a few days since I've done a video. Just been taking a little break away from the whole YouTube thing and doing a lot of grounding, working on my garden. Check out my figs. Aren't they beautiful? Check out this one. Doing really well. Even my new babies back over there, the two over there are doing really well as well. Anyway, come in the garden, check out the tomatoes. Remember how little they were? Wow, check it out. And I've got tomatoes too. Let me show you. Can you see them? See my little tomatoes. This one is called black cherry tomatoes. They haven't started ripening yet, but they are pretty much loaded down. Happy about that. And remember the little scraggly ones that said I was going to evict? I decided to leave them in there, and they are thriving. They're doing really well. They're getting ready to start fruiting. They did really well. And the whole idea of having marigolds at the base of my tomato plants has proved a good thing. So I'll be doing that every year because the bugs have pretty much stayed back. Happy about that. I'll just take you guys through. Sorry it's a little weedy. Check out the berries. And these are the thornless ones. My grandson has been eating them as they come on. I was hoping to show you guys some of the larger berries, but it looks like Noah's getting them as soon as they're ripening, which is okay. That's what I want him to do. But these are the raspberries, and they are coming full on. The black raspberries, check it out. And as you can see, it is loaded down. I'm excited. So I'm going to be picking these as they ripen and putting them in the freezer and making an assortment of wonderful things for the winter. Let's see. The strawberries are still doing well. They've already played out, but I'll be getting the runners. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All these little vines here, new strawberry plants. So I'll be trimming those off and starting new beds. Check out the beans on the trellis. I picked a whole mess of them yesterday. Aren't they beautiful? Now last year this was covered with beautiful gourds. We were late this year getting them planted, but they're down there, as you can see. And as soon as they're ready to start trailing, we'll go ahead and get them on the trellis over here. But let me show you the flowers over here, guys. This is the dahlia bed and the gladiola bed. Aren't they pretty? This one is pretty much spent. I should have showed you guys this one earlier, but this is the dinner plate dahlia. Look how huge these things are. This one's going to be really pretty once it completely opens. Let me show you another one. Here's the yellow variety. Really pretty. Check out the zinnia bed. Isn't it beautiful? I think so. Let's go over here. The strawberry tower is played out. I'm going to add some more of the runners in here, fill in all those bald spots. So next year it'll be full. The raspberry, this is a red raspberry bed, and they are doing really well. It's taking over the entire bed, which is what we wanted. Check out my sugar baby watermelons. Remember how little they were? And I saw little melons yesterday. Let's see where I saw them at. I know back on this end. My daughter came in and sprayed it, not sprayed it, but treated it with diamiculous earth to keep the squash bugs away. But look at the little melons. Look at them. And there's so many blossoms on here. So we're going to have lots and lots of melons. Check out these black tomatoes. Aren't they beautiful? Look at that. Yum. These are called Black Beauty tomatoes. Check out my moringa. Look how beautiful it is. This is my first year growing moringa. I planted several seeds, but I only got 2. So I'm going to baby these. And again, moringa has the most protein, I understand, of any green plant. And you can eat the leaves from this. You just grind it up in a powder and add it to your smoothies. You can eat it fresh. And in the fall, they have little pods. And you can eat the pods as well. Check out this beautiful garlic ball here. Look how beautiful that is. Anyway, this was the one that just popped up on its own. So I decided to just leave it there so I can get the seed from this one, because this is hardy for sure. My peppers are doing okay, this particular one. As you can see, they're going. And my sunflower is she's played out now, but she was really pretty. I'm going to take her out. More tomato plants here. And remember those flowers I told you that Duck planted? Or plants I think planted. I don't know what they were. They're gorgeous. I don't know what they are, but I left them in there, and they're just beautiful. A nice spot of color for the garden. Sweet potatoes. My sweet potato tower looks to be, it's perking up. So I think it's going to be a success. I have more tomatoes over here. Check out the peanuts. Aren't they beautiful? Look at that. So excited. What else do we have over here? Oh, I'm going to show you these. These are called blueberry tomatoes. I have lots of different, aren't they pretty? These are small. It's a cherry tomato, but they're calling blueberries. This is my spaghetti squash that I just planted a couple of weeks ago. They're ready to start vining, so I'm going to trail them up on the trellis, on the fence line here. My greens, my green bed is doing really well. Had a little bug damage, but we're doing all right. Check out the lettuces. This is called Rocky Top lettuce mix, and it's just a different variety of lettuces in one packet. So you just spread it out and you have just lots of salad. My cucumbers did not do well. They just grew into fat little turds like that. I don't know what, I think it's the soil, but they all grew like this. They turned into little balls and turned yellow almost immediately. So I think it's the soil. So I'm going to rip these up and try and replant again and see if I can get another harvest before the end of the season. And these are my beets that I just uprooted yesterday. And I'm going to pickle those. Let's see what else we got here. My dill. Remember how little the dill was? Look how tall it is now. Look at that. My dill. And I have more herbs there. And check out this big giant cilantro. I'm going to be trimming this back today and drying a lot of it and freezing a lot of it with olive oil to use in recipes so I can save all of this stuff. This particular bed we had to, we pulled the 2 squash plants, the zucchini plants here, because it was covered in, I think they're called boar beetles. They just attack your, anything squash or anything that has a vine. So we ripped the whole plants out and treated it with diamiculous clay and neem. But I'm going to go ahead and pull these up anyway, because I think that there's still some bugs on here. And I don't want to risk infecting the rest of the garden. So I'm going to rip up these plants and burn them and retreat the bed and plant something else in there. The potatoes, guys, check out the potatoes. They're still starting to die down now. So probably in the next couple of weeks I'll be able to start harvesting my Yukon Gold potatoes. These again are just the red onions. They're doing well. I pulled all the garlic up and I planted more peppers on this side. And let's see how this will do. Remember the basil bed I said that was going to be so pretty? Check it out. It's not as pretty as it was last year, but I'm still satisfied with it. This one is called cinnamon basil. This is the Emily basil. I think this one is called the Cardinal. No, that's Thai basil. This is the Cardinal basil. And this one is licorice basil. And it is absolutely delicious. Yeah. So that's my little garden. Have some more tomatoes growing wherever I can. Carrots are doing really, really well. These are the Oxheart carrots. And I have black carrots and cosmic red carrots in this one. So the little garden is doing fine. And that's kind of what I've been doing the last couple of weeks since my last video. Is just focusing on the garden and not so much online, and just meditating, you know, just meditating and grounding, reflecting. Especially with everything that's been happening in our world, this whole new resurgence of the virus, or uptick, whatever they want to call it. I had a niece contact me she lives in Houston. And this one is not an alarmist by any means. And she just wanted to contact me to alert me that this virus is, at first she thought that it was a little bit of hype, but she says that she's seeing people dropping like flies with this virus. Is it the same virus? Did they do something to the virus, or what's going on? But she just cautioned me to protect myself as much as possible. You know, don't be around large crowds of people. Keep my hands washed. That type of thing. She says, just think of it as a really bad flu, and take those necessary precautions, which I will be doing, and I have been doing. Not a whole lot to say. It's pretty much the same stuff going on in our world. Do I think that something is unfolding? Oh, yep. Absolutely. Especially with the arrest of that lady that was, y'all know who I'm talking. I can't think of her name, but the lady that was with that guy who allegedly hung himself in prison, that has all this dirt on a whole bunch of folks. Yeah. And what I'm hearing is they've known all along where she's been. And they have been collecting information from wiretapping and whatever conversations that she's had with these folks, reassuring them that she's got their back and don't worry about it. I'm never going to tell, whatever. But I'm pretty sure she's made some kind of deal. And I just hope she makes it because the dirt that she has, or the information that she has on a lot of people in power, she's in a pretty scary situation. So they better have all kinds of guards around her, because I'm sure there's a lot of folks that's going to be after her. Yeah. But again, I'm just taking in information. I'm listening. Again, I listen to everybody, not everybody, but a lot of different people that most people would just totally dismiss as crazy or conspiracy theorist, or, you know, way out there or whatever. And again, I may not believe everything that I hear or read, but I just take that information in and put it on a shelf, especially if something that kind of stirs within me. I may not fully believe it or whatever you call it, but it's something about this particular information that I feel I need to hold on to. So I put that on a shelf. Put it on a shelf. Yeah. So, anyway, I just wanted to update you guys because a lot of folks have been messaging me, asking me, what's going on? Am I okay? Because the last video that I did, I was talking about, feeling strange and the shift and all that, which I still do. I feel it strongly that something big is about to occur. And those of us who are in tune to it, go with the flow. Go with the flow. I'm hearing folks saying that ascension is imminent. Ascension is occurring as we speak. Those of us who are ready or ascending. Couple of different folks that I listen to are giving sort of like a deadline almost. December 23rd, I think it is, 2020. The information is from several different sources, is that a shift is occurring and that we need to do everything that we can to eradicate the heavy metals that are in our body. Some people believe it, some people don't. I happen to believe that they've been spraying stuff on us. I believe that we have these nanoparticles all within our bloodstream. It's in the foods that we eat. There is an agenda. I just feel it in my core that there is an agenda to slowly get rid of us. For those of us who are in tune, maybe not in tune to everything, but in tune just to the fact that something's going on. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that too much. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update that I'm okay. I'm just living the best life I can, manifesting the world that I want to live in, and not getting caught up in the hype of the gloom and doom and, oh God, we got to, yeah. Because I think that's what they want as well. They want to keep us afraid, in fear, in chaos, so they can swoop in with their wonderful one world thing and make everything all better. But in reality, we'll all be mindless drones. Yeah. Anyway, oh, an update too. Remember I told you guys I got on this dating site just to see? Well, I got on there and I had a lot of people respond, but not the people that I wanted necessarily to not much in common, let's put it that way. So I redid my profile and I worded it to where only crazy people like me and us would totally get where my mind is and what path I was on, to kind of save time to see if there was someone out there. And there were a couple of folks that surfaced that, yeah. But there was one in particular that surfaced. He's a really great guy. And he doesn't think my crazy is too crazy. He thinks I'm kind of crazy, but not terribly crazy, which is good. Which is good. But anyway, I'll keep you guys updated on my my starseed partner search. But anyway, guys, stay positive. Keep your vibrations high. And be that light. Till next time, my babies. Till next time.